considered a wonderful fall afternoon for football here in Tampa at Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Come on. Hit. Cowboy 80.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Washington. He's still on his feet. Touchdown, Cowboys! Malik Washington, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Nifty move. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Ready?
Looking to put a drive together.
Set. Ready?
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Ready up.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Hut. Set.
Young working out of the gun. Taking a shot for Dell here. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 14-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but
it's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Ready.
Young off the play fake. And this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Ready. Here we go. Trouble. 30 seconds.
Taylor is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Cut.
Now here's Young. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Calvin Austin from a yard out. And the Buccaneers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
It'll go with the Bucs as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Yellow, 22.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taken in at the 11. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. This unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this group. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! Malik Washington doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And it's now 21-7. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Brings up 2nd
So
and
from
8.
the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Throwing, Young. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
The Bucs had 2 and 2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
And he's got this pretty close to a first down at the Cowboys' 22. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Ready.
Looking to throw, Young. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of the game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to launch it for Washington. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Desmond King picks it. And the Bucs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Following the interception, Young. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
That's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That goes for a gain of 31.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He has such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps. He delivers a big play here for this offense.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bryce Young, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Buccaneers have got it back to within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last drive for this offense, Charles, you remember it ended in one play, that quick interception, but they do still have the lead as they start this drive here. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys! Jamison Williams, 65 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
The play fake. Now Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. That is caught by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one covers 29 yards. First down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Young. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jabril Cox. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and more.
Now Young. And that will be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup. So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. If you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble. Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. His throw incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Could be four-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third.
He'll try to pick it up himself.
And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Jamison Williams
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. The snap wasn't great, and this kick is pulled. It's no good.
Fitzgerald set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. We'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Set, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready, ready.
Final play of the half, Young.
We'll find Lamb. That's complete.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Fitzgerald set to kick off.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports?
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
Ready,
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 45, White. Hut, hut.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37.
Ready.
Again, it's Taylor.
What a spin. And he works free. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 32-yard line. 82 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Young. He'll let it fly for Austin. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. In the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll come up now 3rd and 9. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Matthew Golden, 73 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the 1st half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the 1st half is getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the 1st half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-40.
Here is Young. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Young will set to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Set. 52 Bucs.
They'll throw again. Young. That is caught. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. Still on his feet. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Dalton Schultz, 46 yards. And the Bucs are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Now the try here for the point after. And the lead is down to 20.
Makes the score Cowboys 41. Buccaneers 21.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Give to Barkley out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
To the right side, incomplete to Washington. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Malik Washington, 48 yards. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And that stretches the lead to 27. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Ryan Fitzgerald set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Breaks through the contact. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Ready up.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Set, ready.
Young now. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Down.
Young to throw it. He finds Taylor, complete. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. It's desperation time. Young on fourth down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 42. 23 yards the pickup there. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 113 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Young keeps it, moving right. 9 yards on the 1st down. Keeper in 2nd and 1.
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it, and while he didn't get a 1st down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
Set.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. He's got them out to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, Barkley. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To throw, Young. He's going to let it fly.
Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line.
Now it looks like he'll throw here.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And got his man complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
32 yards. And the Cowboys.
Let's go now.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's taken in by Golden. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end